How's that salad? Did you just look around?
Yep.
That bitch dry as hell. We're here to talk about your newest single coming out.
We're here to talk about music, not greens, okay?
Dropping this Friday?
Dropping this Friday.
And music video will be out when?
The Sunday after that. The music video shot it with Max, the homie Max in Los Angeles. I'm excited about that one. Me and him have been working together for a long time.
Y'all got some really good chemistry, man.
Yeah, man, and thinking about this song and moving forward with this next batch of wave of music that I got coming out the rest of this year.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, they're all gonna be fire. He showed me, you know. That's what happens when you're hermanos.
Yeah, it needed to be amazing. And so for me, this is like I feel like this is a critical moment for me in my career. I made the decision to fly out there to shoot the music video because I just felt like there was no other option. To get the vision together for what I wanted, Max was the guy, and sure enough, it's true. You know, we had a great time shooting.
Yep.
As always, everything rolls great, you know, and I love working with him. We have a great time.
He has teased some snippets on his socials and on his Snap, and I must say, it looks great, eh? And I, for one, am very excited to see it.
And shout out to, Kaylin also for being in the video. She's amazing. She looks...
That baddie. I'm gonna tip my hat to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tip my left teeth.
Even with her, man, it was amazing. We had a great time. She brought the vibe. I haven't even seen the first cut yet, so I'm excited to see.
And if y'all know Jimmy Swagg, then y'all know what kind of vibe she brought, to say the least.
Or at least what we can show you on film.
You know. When did you write the new single Right Now?
You know, I tend to do this quite often where I'll release a song that I wrote years prior. You know, because I'm constantly writing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just I don't know how to explain it, man. The movement of energy and stuff isn't right. Like I can just feel it.
The motherfucking planet is aligned.
Yeah.
Sound like to me.
So I just don't move forward with music that I really don't feel to do so. Even sometimes when I feel like it's like the timing isn't there.
That.
So when I wrote this song, I wrote it in 2019. It had been still fresh from the breakup of my ex-wife.
Heard.
And at the time, I was still in the tiny apartment in Sherman Oaks in California, in LA, with Jay Callie and J-Dub, shout out. We were all struggling, but it was such a beautiful time because we were...
Together.
Yes, and because of music.
That.
You know? I write sometimes too to let things out. This song was one of those, man. The song is called Right Now. The hook is so simple. It's basically about you get so overwhelmed with life and problems and stress that it's like you're like a calling a timeout. Nah, not right now.
I like that.
Not right now. I don't want to hear it right now. I don't want to deal with it right now. Just give me a moment, like timeout. That's how I felt.
Like a sabbatical.
Yes. No. And like the lyrical content in this song is pretty autobiographical, man. In the sense of like a lot of stuff I talk about in the song is real in regards to like my relationship at the time and how I felt and the intensity of it and the intensity of the breakup and this thing crumbling and me finding refuge in music. There's a video out there too, man. I might have to search for it where me and J-Dub in the living room in that apartment just kind of did this impromptu performance of it. Just from the get-go, man, the song had some legs because it was real. But it just never felt right at the time, but it was always in my mind, bro. I was like, man, I need to do something with the song. I even tried to rewrite it, restructure it, and it just still didn't feel right.
I will say it is a beautiful song for everybody out there. Y'all are in for a treat when it does drop. You hinted at it, but let's go more into detail. What inspired the song?
Yeah, man, I talked about it a little bit. It was really what inspired it was how emotionally overwhelmed I felt. I wasn't trying to paint a picture of a story, of a song. I just needed an outlet, man. And I was, oh my God, I was so devastated, dude, that I felt like music was my only source to find comfort.
A saving grace, if you will.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just singing, just letting this stuff out. Just like I don't have to try to, like, this is how I feel. Even with that energy, man, like I always move with it, you know? And I don't...
That is one thing about you, you don't shy away from anything. Sorry.
No, yeah. Because if you do, man, that's where you can get stuck. You risk getting stuck. You risk sinking. You risk going backwards. you risk all those negative things becoming a monster that paralyzes you. I got this from my parents to like, get up, keep going, face it.
Meet things head on.
Yeah, man. Yep.
You went head up with your demons.
Yep.
And your outlet was music. Mm-hmm. And your raw and all that emotion, you put it to pen and paper, man.
Yeah. And I wasn't about to give up, bro, at that time. Because that was dangling there in my mind.
I bet say, correct me if I'm wrong. How long had you been in California?
At that point, I've been in California for 4 years.
And you weren't about to let that 4 years go down the drain?
No, I thought about it. I thought about it because like I was like, damn, maybe this is it. Like it's over. Like maybe this is my sign. Even if I feel something emotionally, I sit with it for a day or sometimes weeks, sometimes months, bro. It's been until I know for a fact my answer without the highs or lows of whatever I'm feeling.
Absolutely.
I believed in myself, bro. I believed in my music and I believed in me. So I was like, no, I can do this and I'm gonna do this.
Well, thank goodness you did.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that we have Jimmy Swagg here today, that Jimmy Swagg kept going and the legend of Jimmy Swagg will keep going. Mm-hmm. So where are you at personally in life?
Where am I at personally right now in life? I am in a great space in life right now, man. I mean, you more personally, I know we're doing this for camera so I can talk to people and tell them about my song. Hey, what's up, man? What? No, that's not for us.
I appreciate you.
You and I have talked about this off camera a lot. This chapter for me in Waco has not been easy. I would say that it's been harder than in LA for me.
Oh, shit.
In the sense of like just cumulative of what I've confronted while being here. Confronting myself, going through a period of like, it felt like silence, dude. It felt like just everything stopped. And yes, I was releasing music, but it's like, again, change again, you know, in this massive, big manner. All through the while of all these years, like I've been working through like just to heal, dude, just to get through life and get back on my feet. And yes, I made progress, but deep down inside, man, I always felt like I wasn't there. Sometimes that would overwhelm me because I didn't know how to. But man, this year has been amazing, man. God is good. Like this year, I feel like a lot of those chains are finally gone.
Sounds like is that you came home, you stared the monster, the demon in the mirror, and you confronted it, and you come out on top.
Yeah, man. The scary part is I didn't even know if I would be able to come out on top. Because sometimes it's like, it felt like it was just going on and on and on forever, bro. These months and months and months. And I'm like, God, what's going on, man? I'm doing the work. Is this ever gonna come? Whew. Take a deep breath and get up the next morning and go at it again.
Absolutely.
Literally like a miracle, bro. One day it was like everything changed.
That's what God do.
Everything changed.
He might not come when you want it, but he'll be there right on time. When you can wake up in the morning, or every morning, and you realize the beauty in a single blade of grass. And you said that to me, and that's something that will always stick with me. And it's also something that I will always tell people when they do come to me for some type of wisdom or advice. Yeah, man.
You feel free. Feel free.
He just told a black man feel free to a wing. I don't know if you realize that. What was the process in making right now?
The new team that I'm working with. Shout out to Brandon, my new producer that I've been working with, and he's really giving me life again too through my music, man, and him believing in what I'm doing and bringing a fresh perspective to it. When I first met him and talked to him when we recorded the first song, Corro, back in December. Okay, this is my guy. Like, this is my guy, he gets it. Back in 2019, I was actually gonna move forward with releasing this song. I went into the studio to start the process of recording it in LA with Jay Cali. The drums that you hear on this song are those from him.
Jay Cali?
Yeah, because those were the ones. Those were like the and.
Shout out Jay Cali,
oh,
man.
bro, and that motherfucker can play, dude.
Boy.
And that's why, that's my boy, man. Here recently, and I was thinking about okay, do I need to re-record it? I was like, well, number one, those drums have to stay because that energy is there. Also, shout out to George. He actually played bass.
Oh.
We met him back in September.
I would say September.
In LA. Remember when we went to, and we performed at the Laurel Canyon store? Mm-hmm. Kind of very impromptu thing. And he hopped on the drums for both of our stuff and immediately connected with him. I developed a friendship with him, stayed in communication, and I dug, and I went and kind of fanned out a little bit, checked out all his stuff, went on social media. I was like, oh my God, this dude's like a talent.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey bro, what do you think about the idea of recording some bass for this song? I'll email it to you. And he was down. I have an open mind. I don't mind if things get recorded or put together in a very unconventional way. That's kind of been my career. You know, I've had to do things, you know, without the help of labels and management and stuff. So like, and in my own budget. So because of that, I've had to figure out ways to maneuver instead of saying we're all going to be in the studio, right? But it still works. For me though, the biggest indication is, does this sound amazing? Do I feel it? If not, then we got to keep going.
Absolutely.
It's been a fun process with all these new songs.
Another thing I really appreciate about you as a person and as a brother is that you keep it real no matter what. It's been a good dinner, man. It's been good talking to you. We don't
man.
We don't get to catch up a lot because, you know, you're
these days
busy being a rock star, traveling the states and shooting music videos with bad bitches and shit. So you know, and getting big in the gym, all that good jazz. Yeah. Tell them what you did the other day.
Oh, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Well, today I hit 500 motherfuckers on the squat.
Tell
you
me
know
how much you weigh.
Well, damn, bro, you gonna put me on spot. I'm kind of getting a little big, dog.
You squatted 500 pounds.
Yeah, dog. But I'm like, damn. Okay, this morning I weighed 194.
Nice.
You saying that?
Great.
Because normally I sit around.
60.
Yeah, bro. Last summer, fall.
I'm so proud of him right now.
Listen,
because when we were in the gym, he was. He's a man that wears many hats. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but he was working a lot and
construction,
doing like a lot of cardio,
concrete, outside,
yeah,
Texas.
And so we would go into the gym. He would meet me before work, after work, and he's a strong motherfucker. He's always lift heavy. I'm always like, man, what you weighing? And he was always hovering in between 176 and 180. So to hear him say 194, man, I'm proud. Cause, yeah.
I ain't gotta sweat it outside, bro. That's wild.
That is awesome.
I like to be mindful, bro, because my body will want to take off, like weight wise.
I'm sure, yeah.
So I'm like, oh no, not that, and not that there's anything wrong. I just don't want to get that big, bro.
So what do you ideally? You just want to float around 200, 190, 196?
I have fun, bro. So like usually, like I'll be honest. So like I'd say like the last probably maybe 7 to 8 years. Usually pretty solid around 185.
Okay.
Just me I'm always be an athlete. Absolutely. And I'm always have that fucking bodybuilding monster inside of me.
Yeah.
Every now and then it wants to come out.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know, and I let it out sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
The last time I let it out like that was 2021 and I got up to 212 then.
Shit.
Natural.
That big sweat.
212.
Love sweat.
You know, yeah, sweat. So today I squatted 500. Last week I squatted. So here, I want to squat. I want to be able to say once in my life, hey bro, what'd you do today? I squatted 405. Oh yeah? Yeah, for 30 reps. What?
Jesus.
What? Yeah, I want to say that once. Last week I hit 18.
30 reps is insane at 405. Guys.
So,
and he's box squatting.
Oh, bro, I sat with 405 today too. That's how I know. I'm like, it's in trouble now. Because like I didn't do as many reps as I wanted to every set. Cause like, man, I was like, fuck, I was having a little trouble mentally and with my body getting there. But by the time I get to 405, my fourth set, I think I end up doing, I did 6 reps. Because I got to 4, and at 4, that's when I made up my mind. I was like, no, I'm gonna squat 500.
That part.
So then I was just curious. On number 6, I sat with it for 405, just for like 3 seconds, and then came up. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's going down.
Yeah, for sure.
Any last words about?
Any last words? Yes.
Song dropping on Friday. Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Right now.
The most important thing I can say out of all of this, I think, to anyone watching, is one of my biggest goals at the beginning of this year was to really build a real fan base. And when I say fan base, I don't mean that as in like because I'm so fame hungry. I mean that more in like I'm looking to build my tribe. And I know that I have goodness to give and offer, not just music. And so all this other stuff that I've had to maneuver to clear out my way has been to do that, to deliver this message clearly. To anyone that supports, I am extremely grateful. I am extremely blessed for even one person to listen and hear. And that may sound cliche and cheesy, but man, when you don't have that and it starts to build up, oh my God. Or when you go through like, my route hasn't been so traditional. And so I've had a lot of ups and downs, but it's been a trajectory upward. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for coming on board maybe just now. Thank you for having faith in me. And I'm gonna always give you my best. I'm gonna always honor you as a listener, as my fan, as my supporter. Give you my best in what I think and what I feel, listen to you. And hopefully I can impact you with my music. Hopefully my songs can somehow help you maneuver in life, and somehow, like music is done for me, it's like the soundtrack of my life, you know. And I hope, damn, what an amazing thing that would be for somebody, you know, be like, damn, like your music, I grew up with your music, whoa, that would blow my mind, you know. So I love everybody. Keep your head up. I know we live in a hard world, but you are harder. You are stronger.
That's a bar.
You know, for real.
I know we live in a hard world, but you are harder. Y'all take that to heart. Hey, shout out to our guy. Take care of it. Is Corey up still?
I love y'all. Check out the song.
You too.